Good morning, guys. And today is your 8th February 2021 Monday. Welcome back to our channel. And let's start with our today's current affairs of the day. The slide number 1, it says the PM launches Asom Mala road project, okay, in Sontipur district of Assam. Laid foundation stone of two hospitals also. So Prime Minister launched Asom Mala aimed at helping improve state highways and major district road networks in Assam. PM also laid foundation stone of two medical colleges and hospitals which are being set up at Vishwanath and Charodeo. Okay. Assam CM is your Sarabnand Sonwal and Governor is Jagdish Mukhi. Okay, next slide it comes from Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. Okay, SISFS approved for the period of next 4 years starting from 21-22. So SISFS has approved next years starting from 21-22. It will be implemented with effect from 1st April 2021. It aims to provide financial assistance to startups for proof of concept, prototype development, okay, product sales, market entry, and commercialization. Now, what is this? Your prototype developments. The it means the first product to be fabricated and considering the original idea. Means a person is only having the right to utilize that particular product to make sale of it, to do the marketing of it, everything that comes under the prototype development. The scheme is expected to support about 3,600 startups. Our next slide is about Madhya Pradesh launches the social awareness and action to neutralize pneumonia successfully campaign to reduce infant mortality. It says Madhya Pradesh has launched the social awareness and action neutralize pneumonia successfully, that is known as called SAANS campaign with the aim of reducing infant mortality due to the pneumonia. Around 4,000 health and wellness centers have been set for the said purpose. Okay, Madhya Pradesh capital is your Bhopal. CM is your Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Our next slide of the day says the Karnataka government signs memorandum of understanding with 34 aerospace defense firms. Karnataka has signed a memorandum of understanding with 34 aerospace and defense firms in an effort to emerge as the aerospace hub for Asia. The newly signed memorandum of understanding is expected to attract an investment of rupees 2,464 crore and generate 6,462 direct employment opportunity. Karnataka contributes over 65% of defense and aerospace exports. Next slide says the Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal co-chaired the first India-European Union high-level dialogue on trade and investment. India and European Union have agreed to further deepen bilateral trade and investment relationship in the first India-EU high-level dialogue on trade and investment. Piyush Goyal and EU European Union Executive Vice President Valdis Dombrovskis co-chaired the first India-EU dialogues. Okay, and what is this EU? EU is your European Union, is a political and economic union of around 27 member states that are located primarily in Europe. Okay. Okay, our next slide says the Kerala's first human milk bank opened at Ernakulam, okay, General Hospital. Right, so Kerala's first human bank, a state-of-art facility, was opened at Ernakulam General Hospital. It was set up with the support of Rotary Club of Cochin Global to ensure breast milk for newborn babies who are not being breastfed by their own mothers. Okay, the milk can safely stored up to 6 months safely in the bank. Next slide is advisor to LG. Okay, that is Basir Ahmed Khan laid foundation stone of model floriculture center at Bage Bohar in Jammu. Okay. Now, what is this floriculture? Floriculture means the flower farming. Okay. So, model floriculture center would be developed in 3 years, having different components, and would be fitted with a solar plant with a backup, and will be installed with high mast lights. It would also be fitted with the hydrant system, poly greenhouse. Okay. Guys, the next slide says the Maharashtra government launches the scheme for startup to help file IT patents. Okay. Now, what is this patent? Is patent means the official right to make, use, or sell a product is known as called your patent. So, to boost the startup ecosystem, Maharashtra launches a scheme to provide financial assistance to innovative startups to file for IT patents. Around 125 to 150 startups will be supported in the first phase of the scheme with the financial help of 2 lakh to 10 lakh. Maharashtra was ranked second in 2020 India Innovation Index. Our next slide is coming from Reliance Industries. It says Reliance Industries Limited received the world's first carbon neutral oil from US. Reliance has sourced the world's first consignment of carbon neutral oils from US as it looks to become a net zero carbon company by 2025. Reliance, which operates world's largest single location oil refining complex, received it from Oxylo Carbon Ventures. Okay, Reliance Industries CEO is your Mukesh Ambani. Our next slide says State Election Commission launches its own poll app. Okay, that is known as called eWatch. Okay, in Andhra Pradesh. In which state? That is in Andhra Pradesh. So, State Election Commissioner N. Ramesh Kumar. Okay, he is the State Election Commissioner N. Ramesh Kumar. Launched an app called eWatch, okay, to keep tab on the poll related irregularities in Andhra Pradesh. It was an in-house software application developed by Reliance Jio for the use in the ensuing Gram Panchayat elections. Our next slide says the US extend the new START nuclear arms control treaty with Russia for 5 years. Okay, so there is a treaty signed between US and Russia for 5 years. So US has extended the new START, that is Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, nuclear arms control treaty with Russia for 5 years. It limits US and Russia to deploying more than 1,550 strategic nuclear warheads each and imposes restrictions on missile and bombers to deliver them. The treaty first went into effect in 2011. Okay, next slide says the Indian tennis legend, that is called Akhtar Ali, passed away. Indian tennis legend Akhtar Ali passed away, a member of India's Davis Cup team. He played for the Davis Cup team. The name of Akhtar Ali, Davis Cup team. From late 1950s to mid 1960s, he held 9 to 10 win-loss record in the tournament after retirement. He played a key role in guiding Ramesh Krishna, Vijay Amritraj, and Leander Paes. In 1955, Ali won the Junior National Championship. Okay, next slide says the RBI has announced certain measures of protection, including 24 into 7 helpline for digital payment services. Okay, it says RBI has announced certain measures for common bank account holders. It includes, okay, common bank account holder means for all public. It includes setting up of 24 into 7 helpline digital payment services. Okay, integrated ombudsman. Okay, now it's a new word for you. Ombudsman scheme also started. Now, what is this ombudsman scheme? Ombudsman's actual meaning is a government official who deals with the complaints made by ordinary people against the public organization. Okay, so this kind of schemes RBI is planning to start, and ombudsman scheme and CTS across all bank branches and allowing retail investors to open gilt accounts with RBI. Now here you have CTS. Okay, well now what is the CTS? The CTS stands for your check truncation system. Okay, it is a check clearance system undertaken by RBI for quicker check clearance. Okay, that is known as called your CTS. Right, and the next thing which you can see, which is the new for you guys, that is called your gilt accounts. Now, what is this gilt account? This account is open and maintained for holding the government securities. All right. So, inaugurated ombudsman scheme will be rolled out in June 2021. So by the time June 2021, most people will get the digital payment services also. All right. So okay, guys. Now with this is our last slide of the day. Have a nice day, and I wish you a successful and a magnificent Monday ahead. Till then, bye bye, and have a nice day.